pH of one normal NaOH solution at 25 degrees Celsius is, we have to find out the pH of one normal NaOH solution. That you need to find out. We know that N factor in case of NaOH is 1. It means this one normal represent the concentration of OH minus ion also. This would be 1 molar because N factor is 1. Now, this OH negative ion concentration, we know that for the calculation of pH, we need the H plus ion concentration, and that is equal to Kw upon OH minus ion concentration. And this would be equal to 10 raised to the power minus 14 divided by 1. So H plus ion concentration is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 14. So pH is equal to negative log of hydrogen ion concentration. So the pH would be 14 simply. And where this 14 is given, it's given in option 4. It means this is the answer. After this, let's take question number 72. All of the given species are Lewis acids except. We have different species given here, and we should always know that all those species which have the nature to gain a pair of electron are termed as Lewis acid. While Lewis bases are those species which have the nature to lose electron. In this case, if we talk about AlCl3, in case of this, aluminium does not complete its octet. It means in the valence shell of aluminium, only 6 electrons are there. That's why it is Lewis acid. I'm writing here La to represent Lewis acid. Further, carbon dioxide. In case of carbon dioxide, octet is completed, but oxygen is highly electronegative. And the electron density is slightly shifted towards oxygen. Due to that, this carbon acts as the Lewis acid. On this overall, this carbon dioxide acts as the Lewis acid here. So this is also considered as Lewis acid. Further, C6H6. In case of benzene, there is the pi electron cloud that makes it electron cloud, due to which it cannot act as Lewis acid. Further, if we talk about this SnCl4, in case of SnCl4, empty d orbitals are there, and in those empty d orbitals, electron can be accepted, so it can act as Lewis acid. So it is not acting, this benzene is not acting like the Lewis acid. That's why this is the correct answer for this case, because this benzene is not a Lewis acid. So the answer I'm just writing here, that's option 3. Now after this, question number 73 we have. In the reaction N2 combining with O2 to give you nitric oxide, 2NO is produced. On doubling the equilibrium concentration of the each reactant and product, the equilibrium constant. One thing I just want to make clear here, that whenever we talk about equilibrium concentration, that does not affect the equilibrium constant. Only the temperature can affect the equilibrium constant there. So definitely on doubling the equilibrium concentration, there would not be any change on equilibrium constant. So it will remain same. Neither becomes 2 times, nor 4 times, nor it becomes halved. So correct option is the option 3 for this particular question. After this, let's take next question. For an exothermic reaction at equilibrium on increasing temperature, rate of forward reaction increases more than the increase in rate of backward reaction. Second option, rate of backward reaction increases more than the increase in rate of forward reaction. Then rate of forward and backward reaction both increases by same extent, or the rate of forward and backward both reactions decreases by the same extent. In this case, we are talking about the exothermic reaction. Suppose the reactant at this side and equilibrium is there and the product is formed. This is exothermic reaction. Definitely heat is released from this side. And now what you are going to do, you're just going to increase the temperature. So when you increase the temperature, it means reaction starts to go in backward direction, because we know that as per Le Chatelier principle, if you change the condition, certain condition in the equilibrium, then equilibrium would be shift in that direction in which the effect of that change is nullified. So basically, if you raise the temperature, this energy would be more at this side. To balance this equilibrium will start to shift in backward direction. And on that basis, we can say that rate of backward reaction increases more than the increase in the rate of the forward reaction. And that's why only option 2 is there, which is correct. And I'm just choosing it, my correct answer. Now, after this, let's take question number 75.
Now question number 75. In the reaction, NH4HS in the solid state is getting changed into ammonia gas and H2S gas. Partial pressure of ammonia will increase on adding NH4HS at equilibrium, on adding NH3 gas at equilibrium, on adding H2S at equilibrium, or on decreasing temperature. So whenever we talk about this particular reaction, you can easily identify that all the reactants are in the gaseous state except NH4HS, and this is the reactant which is in solid state, while the products NH3 and H2S are in the gaseous state. So this Kp value is dependent on these two. It means partial pressure of ammonia and the partial pressure of H2S. It will depend on that. And in this case, partial pressure of ammonia will increase. You want to just increase the partial pressure of ammonia. So what you need to do here, in this case, you just have to increase the amount of ammonia. If you add more amount of ammonia, in that case, moles of ammonia would be more pressure would be applied by this ammonia. So partial pressure of ammonia can be increased by addition of more ammonia at equilibrium. Let's check the given option. On adding NH4HS at equilibrium, this is in solid state. It will not cause any effect on Kp or the equilibrium constant. It will not raise the partial pressure of ammonia. So this is incorrect. On adding ammonia at equilibrium, this is the correct one. Further, on adding H2S at equilibrium, it will not increase the partial pressure of ammonia. It will increase the partial pressure of H2S. That's why it is also incorrect. On decreasing temperature, so in this case, if you decrease the temperature, the dissociation would be less. So amount of this would not be increased. That's why the answer for this case is option 2, which is correct one.
After this, let's take next question.